Right, we're there. Finally. Yeah, I mean, this is one of them series that I touched upon briefly on the Xbox 360, which was the Calamity series. I think it was Calamity Trigger, and I really didn't like it, and it left a real sour taste in my mouth, and I bought it at an expensive price and didn't like it. I also then played the PSP version, and I didn't like that either. So that was where I left it, and that's many, many years ago. So going back to these 3 games now, leading up to the new one, will give me a better understanding of whether this is actually a good game or not. So we're going to jump straight into it. We'll do story just to start us off, and then we'll go arcade, and then there's probably no one online, but we'll have a go. Why not? If anyone wants to jump in with help, tips and tricks, let me know, because I have no idea what I'm going to be doing on this game yet. Don't you love it when you set a password up 2 seconds before and then it doesn't work anymore? I have this all the time. Oh, you're a robot. Yeah, I was born a robot. These fucking captures do, you know, the ones where you have to pick out like the front of a building or a car or a sign. It really wind me up. Here we go. Finally. Right, I can see the chat now. That was my last day today, so I've got a couple of days off now, but I'm fully booked, man. I've been doing stuff behind the scenes, like Twitch and YouTube, as you know it now. There's other shit going on now that is taking a lot of my time as well. So I've got like 2 days fully packed. Like I've got other videos to upload to my channel. I've got streams to do. I've got other editing to do. I've got other things to do. Like there's a lot going on for me. It's getting very busy now. How can you not skip the story? Come on now. And more story. Are they taking the mickey? Surely not. Busy, man. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. It's better to stay busy and overworked than it is to do nothing. Do you know what I mean? I told you I'm having another kid. Fuck off. You're not having no more kids. Surely not. That's not a thing. Are you really? Well, congrats. I mean, congratulations if you are. I don't know if you're messing with me or not. Right, so we've got low, medium, hard. What is that? Oh, it's like a charge. Okay. So we've got scratch your head. Brilliant. That looks like a block. Found out a week before I was going to go into the doctors to get fixed. No way! You were going to get the Gilo snippage. You're going to get the little Trump text. So yeah, stressing out the fuck at the moment. Oh shit, man. I would be as well. That's not what you want when you're trying to, you know, you're trying to enjoy yourself, trying to work and do your thing. I mean, now you got what? Screaming baby on the way. I mean, it's good news. I mean, you would never change the kids you've got, you know. I feel that, but that's kind of bad news in a way, isn't it? For what you do and the way that you wanted to do things. I know you really wanted to, you know, eventually go legit and quit your job and do all that good stuff. Gonna name the kid Lucky. You never know, it might be your best one. You know, your last one could be your best one. Right, story mode sucks. I've got to get out of story mode. This is just long. I don't care for the story. Do you know what? I, funny enough, spoke to someone about this game today, and they said, do you know what the worst bit about this series is? The story is so confusing, so long. It's got a longer story than Metal Gear Solid and Final Fantasy combined, and it's more convoluted. So they said. And I didn't believe them, but that text was going on for ages unless I skipped it. This charge button seems to be where the specials are at, but I'm not sure. Got him. I mean, it looks nice, doesn't it? This is quite old. I think this was like 2013. It was quite an old game, this one. I've got 3 of them to play tonight. 3 in this series, going up to the latest one before the latest one, which I can't afford. But it's whether I buy that one or not based on tonight's game. Damn, Guido with the bitties! Halo for that, motherfuckers. Thank you, my man. I very much appreciate. All support is definitely appreciated right now. Evening drinking buddies. Welcome, motherfuckers. Slayer in his hill. But yeah, good news, Gilo, man. That is good news. And I'll give you one of them. And I appreciate you letting me know. And I'll speak to you on Discord about it, man. It's always nice when you get a new addition to the family. And I wish you well, my man, as always. Oh, and that mechanic night we did, that will be up on YouTube this week. So by Friday. So I'll let you know. I'll give you a link to that. Okay, we've got a little combo there then. So it's that. Hang on, come out. That. There it is. Hey, Queen Blossom's in the hizzo. Rolling in like a mofos with the old school OG, triple OGs coming in today. I'm currently chilling, getting ready to go to bed in a bit. Sweet. How was work today, man, Slayer? Did you have a good day? Was it as easy as yesterday? I'm doing goody. How about you? Yeah, I'm doing good. I've been at work today, and then I've been doing some new stuff behind the scenes. I've been doing some cool shit. So now not only do I do this channel plus YouTube, like editing and all that good stuff, I now do more. I can't say what, but I'm doing more. So the rest of my week is now fully booked, and I'm going to be trying to. That was wicked. You see me get through that? I'm going to be trying to do. I'm trying to grow, you know, now rather than just sitting on my backside waiting for it to happen. So we're doing more in the background now. Drunken is going to be busy 24/7, but that means more time to share with you guys new things that are happening. Right, got to keep the tunes to a level where the game is louder, because otherwise I'll get copyrighted when I put the video up later. But yeah, tonight we are doing 3 BlazBlue games. This one first. The story mode is dragging on, boy, but once we get out of this, we're going to be doing arcade mode, smashing grannies and popping festers. And then when we've done that and I decide on this game whether I like it or not, we're going to move on to the next 2 in the series. We're going to try the arcade modes out on those, also test online on all 3. And then from that, I'm going to make a decision whether I want the new one or not. And the new one is BlazBlue versus Cross Trigger or something. And it's the one that Gilo's recommended. Not Gilo, AK's recommended to me. So on the strength of that is whether I buy it or not. So we're going to have a look tonight and see. This series is like really, it's got bad feelings for me, you know. I played the Xbox 360 one. I paid 40 quid for it. And when I played it, it's fucking, to me it sucked, right? It's really sucked. It's really slow, as you can see. Like, it's not a quick game, but once you get into a combo, it can be quick. But I never bothered. I literally was so disappointed that I paid £40 for a game that I didn't like, that I just dropped it, and I never played another one. So this is my getting back into that series. And that was back in 2013. So I haven't played this series since, and that was my first ever time playing it originally. So I know nothing about the series. It's like as if Slayer picked it up, or you Bloss, you know, or Gilo. It's just, I'm no better off than you guys in it, other than, you know, I can play fighting games. Oh, that was a mouthful. You should stream some Mega Man one day. Mega Man, do you know how bad I rage on Mega Man? No way. No fudging way. Them sort of games, they just make me see red, and I can't help but just, you know, spaz out. I can't do it. Absolutely my favourite, that series. For you, I guess I could do some. They're so dirty. Like, I know it's only learning a pattern, but the patterns are hard to learn, and you have to die so many times. I didn't know you liked Mega Man. Where did that come from? I thought you was a Black Ops girl. Right, so this is arcade mode. We've got the choice of all these characters now. So I'm fitting to start at the top left, work our way round, and see what each one can do. We'll just go until we get beat. Mega Man X and Y on the DS. Yeah, I appreciate that. I like that shit. Mega Man X was the first time I started reliking the Mega Man series. I played Mega Man 1 and 2, and you know, on the original Nintendo, believe it or not. And that really destroyed that series for me, because they were good, but they were hard, and I put so much hours in, and I weren't feeling it after that. And then the X series come out, and I thought, yeah, this is the shit. And I played through X5, X6, X7, and I never played X8, because X7 I think was on PS2. That was about as far as I went with that. Slayer, Oh, you can't get the Mega Man tune on. Ask Blossom, she'll help you out. Blossom, can you point them in the right direction as to why that's not working? Someone was in the chat last night trying to do that as well, and I was like, God damn, if I just had Blossom in. And then you came in later, and I was like, oh, it's too late. He'd already gone. So tonight, I'm finishing off the Russian Standard. There's not much left in there. There's one more drinking now. Then we're going to drink this. And then I'm going to post up on Discord later after the stream that a new bottle of vodka I found today, believe it or not. It's like a I don't know what it is. That's why I'm going to post it up. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. But we're going to try that tomorrow night. Or if I don't stream tomorrow, I'll stream Friday and we'll do it on the Friday because we're doing Street Fighter Friday. But I'm hoping to stream all week. I'm hoping to do tomorrow as well. Like I say, I'm getting a little busy at the moment. But who am I fighting? Obviously the girl jumping around, right? In the little hat. Or do I fight this one? 13 hits. Yes, Drunken's in his out. I'm only getting that because this girl's got things on her back that are used as quick combos. Tomorrow night I'm supposed to be teaming up with Queen Bloss herself for a Fortnite or a Saints Row free, if she ever lets me know if she's definitely free on time, and if she's willing to do that, I don't know. If not, it'll probably be Killer Instinct, to be fair, and then if that goes ahead, then Friday will just be Street Fighter 5 as usual. But we're going to do shots per loss on Street Fighter 5. Drunk, your song request link is broken. I think it's the actual website that has issues, not the not nothing to do with me. Because all I do is sign in, and when you guys put tunes on, it just racks up in a list, you know. Yay, Slayer got one through. Men at Work. I don't know that one. So, I mean, this is alright. I'm liking it so far. It's not great. I'll tell you now, it's not great. It's because you banned links. Oh, I don't ban. Why is everyone always able to go at me? I go with the standard setup of Twitch. Like, I don't touch nothing. If anything, I've gone in and turned stuff down and took stuff off. So I don't know what you're moaning for. Slayer said he got one in. So it should be working. Maybe it's just that song. Any songs over 10 minutes, it won't let through. Did you see my tip jar's on fire there, bruh? Tip jar's on fire. Gilo come past. Dropped off some bitties. He's been a good man. Did you hear Gilo's good news? He won't mind me spreading that about, as he said to me on stream. Gilo's having another baby. He's got another one to his herd. Soon he will have a full football team. So I gave Gilo some congrats, and if you want to drop by and maybe drop him a congrats at some point, I'm sure he'll appreciate that. There's no basic special moves, which is weird. It's all done with the D button. I gotta swing that D around. Full football team. Yeah, exactly. That's amazing. He didn't know. It was a shock to him. He's still in his. I think he's still in recovery from it. Oh, that Gilo. If only he knew about. Yeah. I don't think he had that part of education, you know. Poor woman. She's probably like, oh boy, here comes another one. I don't know about that. It seems like Gilo's. Do you know what I mean? The one who doesn't know what's going on. Now this is the first one of the 3 that we're going to play. It's the oldest one. So I thought we'll start there, we'll run through a few characters, find someone we fancy, and then move on to the newer game, play the same character there, see if they're as good, if not better, and then go for the last game, hopefully to find out what's going on. I don't know how long it's going to take. It might take a couple of hours, might take an hour. We'll just see. I'm just winging it. Bonus stream, boys! Everything is not as it seems. What do you mean? What is not as it seems? Do you want to elaborate on that comment, or are you just throwing it out randomly? If we're throwing out random comments, I can do that. Every day has its dawn. He who laughed last, laughed the loudest. I love my tip jar on fire. That's the greatest thing I've ever done with a stream, I think. Other than putting this ugly mug on now. It's amusing me. It's in the corner over there, just bobbing away. A little bit of pillage in the village. Now you're just rhyming. That's not a saying. You're just rhyming shit. A little bit of duty for that booty. No, the little bit of duty in that booty. There you go. A little bit of extra stuffing for a big muffin. Yes. You brought on the goat. That's it.
I've never seen anything like that.
That's where I was going with my previous conversation. I wonder if it's all broken. Chuff like a wizard's sleeve.
You sure have changed.
That guy looks wicked. The little ghosty guy. I swear he's out of an anime that I've seen. Like Monaco's Princess or one of them other ones. Spirited Away. I bet it's the one out of Spirited Away. If it's not him, it's like a very similar spirit. Oh, I can't. What has he got around me? I can't even get near him.
I can still fight.
Who's 14 bad boy combo there? I will defeat you with my 4-hit combo. Because I'm hench and swole. I mean, if nothing else, this game looks gorgeous, doesn't it? This is a 2013, I think, game. Around that time. Maybe even like as far back as 2010 in the arcade. But it looks fucking gorgeous. I know the PC can like ramp it up a bit, but still. Sometimes the hole is bigger than the thing that caused it. Match the speed, get the seat. I have no idea where you're going with that. Match the speed, get the seat. But yeah, sometimes the hole is bigger, I guess. I've never had the experience of a large chuffer. I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky in life.
Aquaman, you should refrain from wandering off.
So we're on the WKD now. Before we break open the new bottle of vodka, which I will post on Discord later because I have no idea what it is. No idea. Rebel. Rebel, not fight. Rebel. I always wondered where that came from. It doesn't even make sense, you know. What is a rebel? I thought it was a guy that just like broke all the rules. I can't wait to play as that guy with a sword. Hakumen, his name's Hakumen. Had a Subway today. Be right back. Gonna.
If you understand, then I ask you to go.
You're just not ladylike. You're just not proper. That's fucking minging. I'm not even feeling that right now. Action!
Can't touch this. I insist.
Did he just say can't touch this? Dun, 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 dun. Can't touch this. Stop running. Get back. Look at his walk. That is a walk.
Ready?
Yes, I have no clue what's going on. Like I say, we'll play everyone once, see what they like, see what we're going to do, move on to the next one.
It's the booby lady!
Holy shizzle.
Yes, I'm coming.
It's the booby lady.
The wheel of fate is
I like that. It's a bit of ironic comedy right there.
Well,
Okay, she's wicked already.
well,
I like the fact she can leave her stick where she's at, look, and then pick it up later.
are you ready?
Whoa! Is that an air for an air juggle, that?
Well, are you ready?
Yeah! We could probably do some moves off of that. Boom. She's wicked. She could be the one. Right there, boys. And she's pleasing to the eye, let's be fair.
Summoning
Meow.
over. Let's go. Do you know Rock?
I'm curious as to what she looks like underneath. She's got these big old pigtails and they're blonde. Well, in this costume they're blonde. I'm wondering if she's just a really ugly girl under there or what. Yeah, boy. She's alright. I bet she's got some wicked combos. She's off. Pole. Literally run into a pole. She's the brains of the operation. Boom. I mean, she's got... If you block against this girl, you know, this Catwoman or whatever she's supposed to be, Teo Kaka, she's got so many openers that you just can't block. She's wicked in that department.
But you don't look very tasty. You smell very drunk.
You smell very drunk. Did you see that? Perfect. I'm getting insulted by the game
The
now.
wheel of fate is turning.
The Wheel of Fate. Rebel. Why Rebel 1?
No match for me.
Tao Kaka
I
wins.
don't know why this girl's trying to be sexy when you're looking like that. What is going on now? Why was she smooching up on that? Ain't that two women? What is going on here? That's not even old enough to be smooching up, is it? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I just saw. That guy looks like a cross between Strider and Berserk. And his name's Bang. Just Bang. Wonder if they got his brother Boom. So medium basically keeps his sword pretty much in the sheath. It's only hard where he actually takes the sword out and does some real damage. Drunken slaying this fucking game, I tell ya. Very little practice. Right, so I mean, we've not gone through all the characters, but we've gone through the majority of them. So I'm just going to have a quick practice mode and just try out some of the other ones, and then we'll go on to the next game. So we've got 3 to get through tonight, so we're going to smash through them. But so far, all the artwork's great, backgrounds are great, sound effects are great, just beautiful to look at. And for the age of this game, it's already impressive. So I can't wait to see what the new ones have got going for them. I mean, just look at this scene right here, right? You're just talking about artwork itself, 2D artwork to its maximum right there.
Please select your
Oh, hello, just passing by. Palassi, welcome, my man. Or woman. Or whatever it is that you may be. Do you know this game? Is this game Daniel Street, is it? If you know anything about it, let me know. I'm trying to get to grips with it. It's the first time I've ever gone back onto it. I played Trigger, I didn't like it. I wasted my money on it. I felt like I got robbed. And I haven't played it for since 2013. So this is the first time I'm going back in. I'm playing 3 of these tonight. No, but it made me want to play Naruto New Gen from like 16-bit fighters. Yeah, I've been planning to play a New Gen. I just haven't had the chance yet. We do play a lot of fighting games on this channel. Is this from some sort of anime? No, it's not. It's its own thing. They have now got an anime, but it was never originally an anime. I'm not the best person to go into detail about the story and all that because I don't know. I'm literally playing it because all I do lately is play fighting games. And someone recommended playing the BlazBlue series and I was like, nah. This sperm character looks like his face. He does look a bit like a spermage. He's hard to play with. He's not for me. I didn't like him at all. I'm just basically checking out the character select screen, the ones I haven't played yet. Your mic sounds smooth. What is it? It's a mic. I did have the snowball. You know the snowball mic by Blue? This is the upgrade of that. It's all about fiddling. Like the snowball mic, for instance, is properly cheap, right? But if you put it through OBS, which is the streaming software, if you put it through that and use filters, you can actually make it sound better than this one. I used to use it until I got in a rage on Street Fighter and I chucked it off and it fell to bits. So I didn't have a stand to put it on, so I ended up getting an upgrade. Hang on, so what did you say? I heard that cables make a difference. Nah, not to me. It depends what sort of mic you're talking about. If you're talking about a mic that goes into an amp, then yeah, gold-plated cables will make a little bit of a difference to get rid of background noise. But I use a USB mic, so USB cable makes no difference.
Please select your character.
What do you think is better, USB or auxiliary like I think USB? Ease of use and general, I mean, let's be fair, right? Streaming is not rocket science and you don't need the great gear. You need a personality, you need a good game that you're playing, and you need some people to watch it. You don't matter what mic you've got. Like the snowball, I went for 6 months with a snowball. No problems whatsoever. USB, plug and play. Done some tweaking with it, but it sounded great. You know, sounded great. Done this upgrade, like you say, it's clear. It's in your face. I did that myself. If you just plug this in out the box, you sound like lower than the game. Nobody can hear you. You have to really mess with the settings. And if you get an auxiliary one, you don't have that problem. If you have an auxiliary sound system, like an amp, and then you plug in this, now bear in mind they're doubly expensive, so compared to this you're probably going to pay double. This was about £100, you're probably going to pay about £200 for the ultimate setup. And no, I'm not streaming. If you just want it for gaming, then yeah, get a USB. I'm not even going to go into it then. I mean, auxiliary is overkill if you're going to just be gaming. If you want to do some Skype or some gaming, then get the snowball. Like literally get the snowball. Get yourself some sort of audio program that runs through it before it gets to the output, and then you can just edit. You know, you can YouTube that. You'll find loads on that. Okay, she's new. Yep, she's new. Okay, so we've got 5 new characters, so we might as well go and pick those up. How big is your monitor? 21 inches. It's not the size that matters. It's the hole that you're throwing it at. No, 21 inches on a resolution of 1920 by 1080. So it's not a great monitor. It's about 3 years old. At least it's double digit. And that's it. I'm not running like pure crust. I'm running semi decent. I'm running what This is all my normal gaming equipment. I don't use anything like that I wouldn't use in my real life anyway. So I haven't gone and bought like swing arms with mics on and triple screens and all that. I just don't need it. If I can stream with what I've got, then I'm happy. I think my PC specs are basically an 8-core processor at 4 gigahertz of processor or something, or 4.2. And then I've got 32 gigabyte RAM. And not a great graphics card, but I tell you what, anything other than the graphics card I've got above it, you're not getting any more performance, really. I mean, I've got a 2 gigabyte, so I could go over 4 gigabyte. 2 gigabyte 720i or something in there. Like nothing too beastly, but it will play everything I throw at it. Absolutely everything. Okay, I've changed the buttons. I went for a throw, but it's not there.
Wait, really?
No, it's now torn.
Come on now. There.
Fucking fairies. She's actually alright as a character, you know?
Over here.
It pisses me off though, because there's no fireballs so far in the entire game.
Can't keep up.
Like literally, there's got a guy that can throw a sword or ride on a
This is
sword,
my best.
but not really. Like she's throwing shit, but don't do nothing. I'm used to Street Fighter, see? I'm used to like fast-paced games, Killer Instinct, that sort of stuff. These games are foreign to me because they're quite slow, but they look great. I mean, I'm just loving looking at it. I'm playing it just to look at what's going on. So basically what we do on this stream here, if you fancy coming back or you fancy hanging out, we've got a great community, we've got a wicked Discord. I usually do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday I'm normally editing for YouTube. So Drunken Old Gamers is the brand. So if you type that in Google, type it in YouTube, you'll see my channel, see what's going on and what I'm all about. I've got a Twitter, I've got a Discord, like I say. If you want to get involved, you know, come hang out with the drunk. We've got good people, we always have a laugh. You know, I don't mind people giving me a little bit of shit for playing games crap. And as long as you don't mind taking a bit of shit back, then it's all good. Once we get to know each other, that's always fun.
What are you doing?
Damn, baby.
Take care of it.
Yeah, this man's got to go. This man has got to go. Gilo's the top boss up now? How did he get stream boss? That must have been his bitties he dropped off earlier. Thank you for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Right, I'm just going to check out these new characters before we go with what I think to be my main.
Yours, Ragnar the
What a
Blood
pain.
Edge.
She looks alright. She looks like she can do some damage.
Yeah.
It seems like they've taken away from your special move button and moved it to mostly play multiplayer games such as WoW. I'm Russian, but I moved to London like a year ago. Okay, sweet. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so WoW. I mean, I've never played WoW, but I am experienced in Guild Wars 2, Guild Wars 1. I played some Perfect World back in the day, so I do know MMORPGs and stuff. Let's get this back cracked.
Please select your character.
Right, so those two characters sucked a big one. Let's try these at the bottom.
Makoto Nanaya.
Makoto Nanaya. Russian standard is great, not however. And oh yeah, no hangover and run smoothly. That's exactly what I always say. I always say that it's like compared to Smirnoff, right? Smirnoff is like you drink it and you know you're drinking vodka. It hits you straight away, no matter what drink you mix it with. With Russian standard, I mix it with this cheapy, nasty energy drink, right? And you can't tell you're even drinking vodka. It's amazing. I call it the vodka. It's amazing. And then to break it down, I have some WKD and shots in between, so you don't just drink vodka all night, because it can dry your mouth out. I'm drinking 2 at the moment, but wine, hashtag no homo.
Oh my!
I don't know about that. We'll have to speak about this. I don't know if I'm agreeing with this. Tell you what, vodka's the one drink that I can drink and always have a good time. Like it never messes with me in any way, shape or form. I've never been a big beer drinker, you know, I don't drink ale or anything like that.
Yeah, what the?
Is the game a bit loud? It seems like it's very loud, especially all this women screeching. Don't like beer except the dark one. We have very much in common, my friend. We are kindred spirits, believe. I can't stand beer. Yeah, it's louder than your voice sometimes. Shit. Okay, I'll sort it out. That's what I mean. Some games, like, they're so random as to which ones are loud and which ones are quiet. That should have sorted it now. We should be able to get around that. Vodka is just the purest and can be mixed with almost anything. Don't really like mixing it, though. Do you know what? I've always said this to people, like, you know, really Russians spawned vodka, right? That's kind of your trade over there, yeah? That's your export. And the way that you drink it is like, some Russians, are, you know, they don't like mixing it because they say it spoils it. But like for me, if I was to down any vodka, even Russian Standard, as smooth as it is, it just burns. It kills my throat. It don't agree with me at all. Now I can do a shot, you know, like if there's proper sort of fruity shots going around and stuff. You know, no homo, but straight vodka's not for me. The only way I like mixing vodka is with Jägermeister. So that's like what they call a train wreck, right? It's like 1 part vodka, 4 part Jägermeister, and then you put Coke around the outside. Is it a train wreck? Comes in a big glass with then a shot glass in the middle. Them shits will kill you. Or Sprite. That's a bit random. He's like, yeah, Jägermeister. Or Sprite.
Noelle would burst into tears.
No homo with your wine. Are you like this? Are you drinking your wine like this? Grab the pinky up. Is that an empty skyhole? No. Oh, I went for the block.
Not bad.
When I don't want to get fucked quickly, I get Sprite. Wine is great. My granddad was making his own, and it was around 17 degrees and so sweet. No, I don't know what the anime. I don't know about no anime. Yeah, my granddad, like, I think most people, like, if you've got a granddad and your granddad's still alive and kicking, I think most granddads are like legendary, aren't they? They've got their own little quirks and their own little ways that I think for a man growing up, from a boy to a man, you kind of look towards your granddad as a bit of a role model, don't you? This game reminds me of the time when cartoons were great. Yeah. Yeah. I thought cartoons were great in the late 80s, early 90s. I don't know how old you are, but the late 80s, early 90s were when cartoons really did shine.
Rebel 1.
Rebel 1. Why Rebel? I still don't understand. Why not just round 1? Start, you know? Anything like that. Go. They could just say go. Why Rebel? And I've never seen him drinking or smoking anything. No way. He made the best wine, yet he didn't taste it. He must have tasted it, surely. Oh, wow. Drinking vodka from whiskey glass. Hey. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's my favourite glass. You know, if you're a drinker yourself, you got to have a special glass that you drink from. I chipped it the other day. It's got a big chip on the top of it, but it still reminates the fact that it's special to me. And yeah, I'm on the WKD, so I can't say nothing about your wine. Like, this is just to break it up. You know yourself, if you drink too much of one drink, it just makes your stomach start going a bit funny. I never had a problem mixing drinks. My stomach is amazing.
I think you made a fatal mistake.
It allows you to pour more though. Oh yeah, my vodka measures. You wait, I'll show you. I'll show you my vodka measures.
Get you going.
It's like, I say triple, but it's actually probably sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more, but somewhere around that ballpark.
Impressive.
No way, I've done so well to come back.
I guess I should try now.
AK Kyosin Hizel! Boom, that's what you get with 1 hit left on my life bar. Kyos! Do the bubble. I did the bubble. So we've gone through the first BlazBlue game already. You've missed out on that one. I don't know when you got in or when you was lurking. But we've done that one. I found 2 people that could be my main.
Hey, mystery
I've now fired up this one.
Kick your ass, so
and I'm going to try the new characters and try working out whether the new characters are any good. And then go back to my mains that I think are my mains and test them out. Okay, I'm going to eat some eggs. Have fun. See you later. Peace out, man. Thanks for keeping me company. Hopefully you can get in later and we'll chat again. Enjoy your wine. See you later. You need to use it to zone out the opponent and make advancing safe.
No,
let's go.
Well, this ain't the character for me. I'm just trying her out. I can already tell you that she sucks and I'm not going to ever use her again. That's just how I feel about the whole situation. Once we've done this one, we're then going to play as him, because he's wicked. And we're going to play as Booby Woman, which is there. And she's wicked. And they were my 2 mains from the last game. Now you're going to tell me I'm wrong, and you're going to say that there's a character that's better. But I've tried them all. And I can't get on with any of them but those at the moment.
Shall we begin?
Here we go.
The will fate is
Now this girl over here, this magician girl, does she kiss that other big thing now. Like, what's the story behind her? Because she's like, she looks like she's too young to be messing with that sort of stuff. Why am I fucking? Oh, I don't know. He turns into a werewolf, does he? Oh, okay, he's cool. I see what he's doing now. Yeah, boy. Yeah, he's nice. I like him.
Where are you?
Oh.
Valkyrie.
And it's a puppet of his mother or something like that. That's. Hang on.
I am no enemy of yours.
So he
and I have
French
no
kisses his
intention
mother
of
before he
harming
starts
your
the fight.
youthful charge.
Just saying. That's where the game's taking us now. Someone told me today that this is one of the hardest stories to grasp. It's proper long and convoluted and strange, and like, you know, like the main stories of the game. And it's been added to and changed so many times that you just can't follow it that well. They were like, it's Metal Gear Solid and Final Fantasy VII combined story, and then you looking at how complex this would be. Into low, you can pull them back into you. There, look, see that? Oh shit. She went ham. Any ideas how I do that special that she just done?
It would appear that I have tried.
He's wicked. I like him. I can't play as him, but he's wicked. Nah, it's forward, down, back, forward. Oh, okay. Definitely the werewolf is where it's at. Oof, air throw he's got. He's good. If I trained with him, he would be good. I could use him. He's got some technicalities going on now. Half circle, not quarter circle. I got you, man. I get what you're saying. Thank you very much. I don't know what's been happening in the last 3 streams, but we are smashing the follower count. We are like literally climbing our way to 700. You know, if we keep going this route, we'll be at 700 within a month. Also, it might shock you, but there's move list in the...
You've returned.
Really?
The will bait is starting.
You know the Drunken likes to wing it and work his way out. Yeah, boy. It's all about the werewolf.
No escape. Dust on me.
Bring down the sky.
Worst forward dodge animation ever. Look at him.
Rebel 1.
Rebel 1. Why Rebel? Do you know why Rebel 1 instead of Go or Play or Start or anything better than Rebel?
Counter.
Proper epic little thing there. Because it's Japanese, left and right are very similar sounds. So it becomes B and V. Fair enough. That kind of explains it, to be honest. I was just like, why? Why would that, of all the words they could have chose, would they choose them? Rebel 1. It's weird though, because the only game has done it. Come on now. Like every other game has worked it out that it's not good. This game's just kept on with it. It's like, nah, we go Rebel. We have no idea what we're saying. It's a way to turn a cooler way. Sharp? What's wrong with you? It's not cooler. Well, for example, Vegeta, yeah, the character from Dragon Ball Z,
Order is powerful indeed,
is often
but you lack
romanized
experience.
to Vegeta.
You will do Madam Rachel little
Straight
good
from
in this
Japan.
state.
That's a hell of a lot different, isn't it? Okay, Queen Blossom is back in his ale. How did the subway look on the way out? A lot better than going in, I would have thought. I fucking hate subways. That was a joke. I took a shower. What are you lying for? You know you went for a shitting. Just because Kios is here, you don't want to say it now. Nani? What the fucking things they say? Look at my Nani.
And your enthusiasm.
Why would I be happy? Because we're playing Fortnite tomorrow.
Methods, however,
If Midnight don't let me down like she did last time, she'll be trying to duel up with the Drunken on tomorrow. So you'll be very happy because we're playing Fortnite. your favourite game. Yay! Fortnite, yay! Oh, yay! Mainly because of its popularity, Fortnite is my least popular stream. I get my least viewers, I get my least chatter.
It has been some
It's my worst stream I do. Just throwing that out there, just letting you know. Close. Oh, Drunken likes this guy right now. Love that combo right there. Stay still, fool. I have to dog you. Is that your main character? Do you know what? I knew you would play as him. He would have been in my top 2. If I was to pick 2 characters you would have played as, that would have been one of them. The other one would be the robot woman with all the arms on her back. Finished.
90 years gone.
Oh great, best game ever. Yeah, people are ashamed to watch a fully grown
Madam Rachel has allowed me to live a most
getting F
satisfying
over
life.
an
I
8-year-old.
shall see to it that your power of order is put to
Well,
good
you're there
use
every
in
Thursday, my man.
service.
Anyone would say that he was saying
With this
that only
accomplished,
kids play
it is high time I
Fortnite.
located
I'm not sure that's a thing. Now, the V13 is a B-made zoner. I don't play B-made characters. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure you're right.
Action.
I mean, so far... Hang on, the robot with many arms, yeah. I mean, so far, the game looks fucking gorgeous. I'm going to give it a snooze where if somebody ever asks me what I thought of it, from now on, I'm going to say it's one of the best looking fighting games for their time. But, looks ain't everything. This game is very slow paced compared to most fighting games. Or, let's say most. The ones I like. It's quite slow. It's definitely a different battle system that needs to be learned. Although I can play it, as you can see. She's Cammy, but in BlazBlue. Really? Smashed. I'm enjoying it more now than I did way back in 2013 when I played it. Which I haven't played it since 2013. So I am enjoying it more. But I still don't think it's a great fighting game as a whole. I've played 2 of them so far. We've got 1 more to play. It's not a great fighting game to me. I'm not, I'm not a BlazBlue fan. I thought it might change my mind into a fan, but it hasn't. So that's good, because I can't be a fan of everything. I can't buy everything and play everything and love everything. Like Killer Instinct. 4 hours, I'm now a fan. I actually can say that Killer Instinct is one of my favourite fighting games of all time. And just playing it that 4 hours. So we're going back to my mains now. I'll show you what I mean by why they're my mains. If they're the same in this as they were in the last one, which they should be, because this ain't that far ahead of the last one. I had to Google the order of the games to see what order they went in.
Rebel 1. Action.
Rebel 1. See that 4-hit combo down? I mastered that shit. Ready? Oh, hang on. Oh, I didn't get the last one in. I can finish you with 4 different moves. There we go, it's 5 hits. It's only a little combo, but it does the job. Get you like 5 to 10 combos every time. Oof. Smell it. You mastered the fact that light, medium and heavy special always combo in anime fighting games. Proud of you.
So,
fuck off. That, if you're far away, look, watch. When you get far away, you can go right across the screen with that into a combo. Mental, look. Into that. Jump in. Oof.
ready?
Sweet Rachel is in the his. Welcome, motherfuckers. What's up? I love anime. There's a statement. There's an intro. I think there's a way to end up on the other side also to mix things up.
Damn it.
I like that guy right there. He's my main. How we doing, Sweet Rachel? What's going on? How's life treating you? You doing good?
I don't have
Here it is. The furry is in his house.
Hey, let's play!
The wheel of fate is turning.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel.
Action.
Die! Dissipate! Back off!
Counter.
Oh, got a throw in there. That was sneaky.
Eviscerate. I gave too much credit.
I'm going to meet Taylor Swift in July. You going to meet Taylor Swift, or are you going to a concert? Have you got backstage pass? She always looked like she's holding a fart, Taylor Swift. She constantly looks like her face is straining. Where are you going to see Taylor Swift then? Are you going to, is it in America, or is it in London, or is it where you are? I don't think I've ever been to a concert. I went to like Coolio concert back in the days. Suicide Squad was a waste of brain space, that movie. What are you saying? I don't know how you dare insult Suicide Squad. Do you know what Suicide Squad is? If you take it at face value, it's an entertaining romp with style and character. If you take it as a serious film, it doesn't hold up. But just for the time period that film is made, it just accentuates all rap, R&B and rock music videos into one 1 hour and a half session. But I like all that. I don't really care. It was there to entertain. It entertained. I've watched it a couple of times now. Yeah, plus Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn was sick. I didn't even think the Joker was too bad. In his strange way, I think at least he made the Joker himself. Like, he made his own version of the Joker. It was never going to be, you know, Dark Knight Joker. It was never going to beat that. But he made it his own Joker, and that's fine. Deadshot. Nah, Deadshot ain't that. It's Will Smith. Will Smith in anything is Will Smith, no matter what he dresses up as.
Stay out of this.
It's just Will Smith being Will Smith. Now, the Samurai was a character I want to see more of. If they want to give the Samurai you know, her own film, then go for it. Oh, sorry, I thought a monkey ended up vomiting on a blank page, so the writers went with it. Oh, how dare you? How very dare you? Will Smith. She just put Will Smith. Yeah, Will Smith's not a thing, really. He's alright. Killing the game, slanging the game. DC can't make movies, proven once again they should stick to 2-hour cartoons. To be fair, I mean, their movies do suck in general, but I thought Suicide Squad did what it was supposed to do. It was a pop culture, crazy ass, quick-witted jokes, just explode everything on the screen type of film. It was fine. I liked it. What I did find about it was, when you watch it back 2 or 3 times, the intros to the characters are way too long. Like, half the film is just telling you the characters and a little bit about them. There's no real plot points to set up for the rest of the movie. It was just an intro as if they were going to make more, you know? Perfect, that shit. That would be a granny smasher in any other time. I don't know, you know, there's a lot of hate for that film, but I just think it was entertaining. I quite liked it. But then I liked Spawn. Do you remember the original Spawn film? I like that. I thought that was good. I actually believe that Spawn was the only good film that man done. Other than maybe the one with Steven Seagal. But yeah, for his acting skills, I mean. He sucks in everything else I've seen him in.
He is strong.
That was wicked, you see it?
He is strong.
Whoa! I mean, the game's entertaining me. It's holding its like, I paid £1 each or something, or £1.50. They're definitely worth what I paid, 100%. The character design's good, the artwork's good, the sound effects are good. There's nothing I would change in that respect. Maybe just speed the game up.
Well,
Ready? Take this. There. Thank you.
Succumb to my awesomeness. So I'm saying, of course they had the sequel in mind, they always have. Oh yeah, definitely. They want to build a franchise on a franchise. They don't want to build, you know, a one-off failed movie. Nobody ever wants to do that. But yeah, I'm sure they will make another Suicide Squad at some point. I reckon they'd take Harley Quinn definitely, and I reckon they could take, hopefully, my hopes of the Samurai. and make like origin story film, you know. And then if they do well, better than Suicide Squad ever did, they'll then take that in different directions as to how they do. But I can only hope for that. Okay, so that's the second of the 3 we're going to do. I'm going to fire up the third one now because there's no online on that. Let's fire up my library. Let's have a little butchers. So the third one is BlazBlue Chrono Phantasm. Or Phantasma. Damn boy.